What's up guys? In today's video, I am destroying invasive species in the backyard and I show you exactly how to catch, how to clean, and how to cook this giant invasive iguana. This is Catch, Clean, Cook, green iguana.
All right guys, it's part of our backyard series. We got a monster lizard back here.
Big one.
We're gonna try and get him.
Yeah, I'm very nervous already.
You gotta practice, some practice, like I always tell you.
Adrenaline is killing me right now. I've been practicing a lot, but more just shooting in the water, not actually land shooting. So this time, hopefully I should actually get a perfect shot, because in the water it's different. You're dealing with refraction.
So she misses so much in the water that she should be able to make this shot.
Right, exactly.
Okay, okay.
Stop. Plus my adrenaline running. It's running right now. So we're gonna go over there.
That's part of hunting. You better calm yourself.
I'm not going over there yet. I'm just getting my bow set up. It's right here.
Grab this.
Get him off that side. Get him off that side. Pull him this way. Okay. So I literally came out here to shoot fish, and then I just saw this lizard, and we pulled him over here just because people are doing work, and we don't want to, we want to euthanize them properly. So Brian just did that for me, but that was insane. The first shot, I just grazed like the top. I don't know what the top of his spine is called or whatever, but I just grazed it. Like you saw my arrow go through him, and he just stood there. Second shot, nailed him. And he was a little nervous there, but this is a big lizard. He's probably taller than me. I'm 5'6". So you can see right here that we penetrated him, but it did not go through the other side of this lizard. And it's, again, a really nice one for this area. They're so destructive to our wildlife and to our natural habitat and ecosystem here in Florida that they just dig huge burrows. They eat our wild flowers here, which also feed our bees and our birds and all this different stuff. So they're just no good. They're everywhere, and the FWC, Florida Wildlife Commission, encourages homeowners to remove these invasive species from our property. So we just did that. Look how gorgeous that guy is. Really beautiful colors on him. And I think now, since we got him here, we're gonna do a Catch, Clean, Cook. And this time we're gonna cook him a little bit different than we've done in the past if you watched our other iguana videos. So pretty sweet. Let's get the arrow out of him, see if we can, and then I'll hold him up for you and show you how giant this guy is. Nice. Oh, it did go through the other side. Perfect. This is how you remove the arrow. Just gonna twist the tip. And it should come right out. Probably threw his bones in there. There we go. All right. That's how you do it, y'all. Pretty cool. Let's pick him up and show you a close-up of this guy. This is a nice iguana, guys. All right, so you can see right here, the head is on the floor. Basically on the floor here, and you can see he's still taller than me. He's probably 5'8", 5'9", is my guess. Brian's size right there. Nice lizard. I'm gonna say he's probably, the last big one I killed was 18, or the last big one that I harvested was 18 pounds. This guy looks like he has a little bit of an empty stomach there, so he's probably gonna push 15, 16 pounds is my guess. But, I mean, just look at the talons on these things. Insane. All right, they don't belong here, and we can't take these lizards and bring them to where they originally come from, because now they have all kinds of bugs and parasites from Florida's ecosystem. And again, invasive species are not meant to be here, so we're just get rid of them. Even look at these claws. No joke. And these points up here are not sharp at all. They're actually pretty soft, and I think it's just more of a defense mechanism to make them look bigger to their natural predators. But there he is. Look at those big jowls. And that big floppy thing here is called the dewlap. We call it a gully growing up on little lizards and stuff. We always called it the gully, but it's a dewlap. Big old male. Nice. All right, I'm gonna go get a couple quick pictures with this awesome harvest today. Teamwork by Puddin' and I here. get a couple quick pics, and then get them on some ice. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to clean a giant invasive green iguana. All right, guys, it's now time for the clean portion of the video, and I got a helper today. We are going to skin this lizard and get the areas of the meat that we want. So let's get him out of the cooler. Just say something while I'm getting it out.
Something while I'm getting it out. That was an old joke. I'm just a helper today. Just got my hair cut and dyed.
Fancy.
No one cares.
Yes, we
All
both
right.
got our hair done.
I'm not trying to invade Darcy's clean portion because you know I just do the cooking. I don't want to invade on her.
All right. I'm guessing this lizard's about 15 pounds just because the one I caught last year was full of stuff in his belly and he was about the same size, a little bigger, and he was 18 pounds. Not gonna get into weighing this guy. We're just gonna get right into cleaning him and show you how to do this. But a lot of people will tell you, especially in the islands, will tell you how delicious this lizard is. Especially the smaller ones. The bigger ones, maybe not as good, just the same rule of thumb goes with fish, like smaller fish are better than giant fish. Let's go ahead and harvest his tail here. The two best parts of an iguana are gonna be the back straps and the tail section. And the tail, a lot of people say this is a chicken of the trees, and if you cook it right, it tastes like chicken. So we are gonna take the tail, but before we take the tail, we're gonna skin it. We're gonna get the skin off and then remove the tail from the body. And that's why I got Brian here, put in as the helper today. So let's just dive right into this.
What are we gonna do with the body?
We're gonna use it as trap bait, so nothing goes to waste. He's gonna be stone crab bait, and we've used them for stone crab bait in the past, so we'll see what happens. But
Yeah.
that fills up one trap, it's perfect. So we think we're just gonna take the tail today, at least start with the tail, and then at least we can get it cooking because it's gonna be a long process to get this cooked and simmered down properly so we can eat it. Okay, let's, I guess, flip them over. Underneath of them are really cool looking, and I guess you could make a leather skin. You could do something with the skin and make like a leather out of it or whatever. I'm just not gonna go through that process, guys. We got a lot going on, especially this time of the year. You know, it's the holidays and the busy seasons for us. So I'm really just not even gonna do that. I'm sure you could though. I'm sure you could. All right, so I think I'm just gonna cut. Basically we're gonna score them so that way we can go ahead and we can start ripping on them. So I'm gonna
So I think we're gonna just
cut
make
a
a circle around his tail.
Yeah.
And then score it here, and we're gonna pull it down.
Yeah, so we're gonna make a circle, like Brian just said, using my bait breaker knife today from Smith.
It's a nice knife. I love that knife.
Pretty awesome knife. It stays sharp forever and ever and ever. And we use it for all different kinds of awesome stuff. And a little blade on it is better than the big fillet knife that you would use. So just going around, kind of going in at an angle so that way I'm going in like right below his skin area, not going up and down. There, maybe you guys can see that a little better right there.
I gotta bring the camera over.
You can zoom in, can't you? All right, almost through the circle.
Okay. Now, that knife looks really, really nice and sharp. Where would I get one of those?
This is on the Smith website, bait breaker knife. Let me see if I can use the gut hook. That's not gonna work.
Ooh.
The gut hook on the back side. On the Smith website, smithproducts.com, you can use my promo code DARCIZZLE15 to save 15% off plus free shipping. But I use their fillet knives on a regular basis. They're 7 and they're 9. And again, the bait breaker knife is a knife that stays on the boat constantly, and it's just super sharp and does great work of small jobs. So we're just gonna make the cut straight down.
Yeah, I was just gonna add, Smith has a ton of different products. You guys are probably familiar with the sharpeners already. They've been in business for like over 100 years. But they have the saltwater knives, they have this nice coating on it, but they also have a ton of freshwater stuff, which has no coating and is therefore a less expensive price point. So check out all the products.
All right, so I was thinking I was gonna go ahead and cut the tail right now where we're not gonna
because we're not gonna use that end like that.
So like, is that good right there?
Yes.
To this level?
Yes.
Okay.
A little cooking advice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the piece of the tail off that we're not gonna eat because obviously this tail gets very skinny and just bony. And we're not gonna go ahead and pick through that tiny little bit of meat. We just want the meat that's closest to his body section. Sorry, let me flip him over real quick this way more. I gotta cut through that bone.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Bait breaker went right through that, you see?
Done.
Look at the amount of meat on there.
Yeah. So the
All
part
right.
right here that we're not gonna eat, you can see is right here, which is not a lot of waste. It's very thin amount. No, do not hit me with that. That hurts.
She knows me too well.
Stop. Ugh, I whacked myself last time with that thing. It doesn't feel good.
That's what she said.
Okay, all right, so how do you wanna do this?
You're gonna put the pliers on there and I'm gonna hold them and you're gonna pull it.
I'm just gonna rip.
Yeah, we're
Right.
using catfish pliers.
Catfish pliers, we're gonna see
I
how
already-
this,
I'm sorry, I already got it started a little bit. Kind of, this part came right off, but.
we're gonna start to see how this works.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Good.
ripping the meat a little.
Well, that's okay,
See
just
that?
keep going. Just keep doing it. What's gonna happen? That's life.
Yeah, I think like if it was an alligator or whatever, you'd like kind of like use your knife on the way down.
I can do some of that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to help
I
get it
guess
off the
so.
meat. Oh, I know what I did wrong.
You didn't cut the scoots off.
Yeah.
Because the scoots, that's what
Duh.
they're called, the scoots, they're like kind of connected.
Yep. You want
Geez,
to
that knife is sharp. I mean, just, no
you
kidding.
want to cut right through that. That's gonna help.
I was gonna
us.
say that before, but I didn't.
I forgot. That's exactly what I did first.
I just wasn't sure if that was more for this part.
Okay, so cut the top part off with the little, I guess you call it a scoot on the alligator. I don't know what it's called on the lizard, but
I don't know.
something similar. All right, that should be a lot better. Woo!
Woohoo!
One side off. That looks like leather. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Look at that, guys. That is kind of cool.
So you can see how where the meat got stuck on the beginning there, and then once we started pulling, it just came right off. And you
now
can
we want
see-
to do the whole thing.
Now you can see the other side there. All right. You want to skin the whole lizard?
I don't know.
Brian likes this now. Ready? It's ripping.
That's okay. Keep going. All right.
Woo! That was the quickest we've ever done that. Perfect.
Yeah.
Way cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So we got the tail taken apart there,
All right, we're just gonna cut it off.
and we'll just go ahead and chop that, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna get any closer to his
Butthole?
butthole. What is that?
I don't know.
That looks like a parasite.
I don't know what it is.
All right, it's cutting around the meat section, and then I think I'll just break the bone.
You do it. That was easy.
Boom. Voila, we did it, guys. Big old giant iguana tail coming right up.
Nice. All right, so now we're gonna cut this into pieces that'll fit in the pot, and then we'll talk about it inside of the cooking with pudding portion.
Yep.
All right.
All right, guys. Let's get this lizard, break it up, and meet you guys in the house for the first portion of the cooking of the iguana.
Welcome, guys, to another edition of Cooking with Pudding, everyone's favorite segment on the Sizzle Offshore Show. And thanks to Sizzle for cleaning up, for shooting that massive iguana. And I actually got in on the cleaning a little bit today, but let me tell you guys, we've done this video before, and I got it, honestly, let's be honest, which is my new saying around here, the meat's not that good. Iguana's not that good, okay? But I know people from other countries eat it all the time. From Guyana, Jamaica, Trinidad. People down South Florida eat it up like crazy. It's like, they call it like an exotic specialty food even, okay? So we went all out this time. I went all out this time and we made some curry, okay? I wanted to make it edible and delicious, something that people would eat normally, okay? So one of the keys was we took those tails, cut up in 3 pieces so it fit in a pan of boiling water with some onions, salt and pepper, and we boiled it or stewed it for hours, okay? It was like 3 or 4 or 5 hours, just until the meat was practically falling off the bone like a delicious pork would, or like what's the other thing you cook in a crock pot forever? Whatever it is, roast beef, I don't even know. Like corned beef, whatever, so it just comes right off the bone, and it did. And then we picked it, or I picked it, you can see in this B-roll. Of course I got B-roll for you folks. And then we just took a chicken curry recipe from Jamaica, and we substituted the iguana for the chicken, okay? So it was basically in some oil, heating up some onions, a bunch of other spices, putting in some potatoes, some carrots, green peppers. With this thing, you can do whatever you want. It's just like like a stew or a curry or anything like that. You can really just do whatever you want. So this has a ton of spices. This has got green peppers in it. It's got a ton of garlic. We love garlic. A ton of curry powder in it. I added some extra salt. And then we made some rice. Okay, so I got it right here. You see you got a nice rice bowl right here. I'm just gonna prepare it just like this. Then Darcy's gonna come over here and we're ready to plate. Let's go, Darcizzle. Show us what you got. That's mine.
It does look really good. I feel like you just shouldn't have told everybody and like before we even got to like the eating it of how it was.
That's just me. They know that I'll eat anything. I'm a billy goat.
Jeez, crazy.
They know I eat taste
I have my hair down, by the way, because I never have my hair down and it's nice and blow dried at the hair club salon. So it looks so nice.
It's been beautiful. I have been posting up some incredible pictures that I've taken of Darcy on Facebook, and she is just so gorgeous. It's incredible. I can't believe it sometimes.
Oh, thanks.
And on the note, guys, Christmas is coming up, and you guys know Darcy does a ton of her merch during Christmas, so please just double check on that website. Blah, blah, blah. Just check on our website again. Darcy makes that stuff all her own. She has some bracelets on right now. If you order a bracelet for your family or your daughter, she is going to tie this knot individually. It's not coming from. Forward. You go ahead. It's not coming from Alibaba. It's not a bulk thing. She ties every single one herself and makes all the jewelry. All right, so
there are adjustable adult and child sizes available. Anyhow.
All right, so tell me.
All right, let's dive into this. Here we go.
I'm going to use chopsticks.
Here we go. Yeah, so we did Jamaican curry, by the way. Brian said curry, but it's actually Jamaican inspired curry. It's not chicken, it's iguana.
Oh, well,
iguana curry.
We just substituted, yes.
All right, got a chunk of meat on there. Looks very hot. Whew. Let's see if I can handle this spice.
It's on, right, just came off the pan.
I know, it's super hot.
It's delicious.
Gotta blow on it.
The meat just like disintegrated into like.
Whoa, dude. Yeah. Yeah, this is way better than what we've done in the past when it comes to iguana, because in the past we just like quickly, like one time we boiled it real fast and ate it, and the other time we just cooked it on here and we made tacos, and it just tastes like tough chicken, and it wasn't good at all. And this is really good. All these flavors, blended together, married together. It's just like a delicious combination. And I bet you if we served this anywhere, nobody would ever know.
No.
And they all would think it's chicken or pork. I think it reminds me of pork.
Yeah, because it's like shredded almost.
It looks like pork.
It got so tender.
Yeah, it looks like pork, dude. Here's a big chunk of chicken. Iguana. Here we go. One more piece.
It tastes like curry chicken you get from any curry place, Indian, Jamaican, whatever. It tastes exactly like that. It's delicious. I'm telling you right now. All right? So good job by Puddin'.
No joke. It is seriously very good. 10-10. Puddin' did a great job. Also our first time ever cooking curry, period, in our lives. And it came out amazing. Really delicious. No complaints, and the heat is perfect for me. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's great.
Curry's a little spicy.
It's great. So there you go. I would eat iguana again in a bowl like this. There you go. That was awesome.
See you in 6 months.
That was awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us on this adventure today. It was a lot of fun. Catching and cooking another iguana, world record size one again. We got some wonkers in our backyards. And until our next adventure,
follow your dreams and keep on catching.
This is seriously dinner. Right? We're gonna eat it right now.
Yeah, I'm absolutely having it for dinner. It's 5 o'clock right now.